Welcome back to Bob's Magic Emporium. Time for the next all-new Magic Mondays, the show where I bring you a brand new Magic video every single Monday. No trick this week. Today we have a deck review. I was walking around Walmart last weekend, not this one that just happened, not yesterday, but the weekend before, and I saw these cool playing cards, and I had to get a pack for the Magic shop here, and I said, I gotta review this. This is a really cool deck of cards. It's the Bicycle Club Tattoo playing cards. These things are so awesome looking. Club Tattoo is a world-famous tattoo studio created in 1995 by Chester Bennington, lead singer of Linkin Park, and industry leaders Sean and Thora Dorwell to create the hottest tattoo studio in the world. And that's what it says on the back there. So these are really awesome. They come in blue or yellow, just like the Bicycle Pluma deck. The Bicycle Pluma deck comes in red or blue and yellow. So this is what the back of the cards look like. They have this really cool streak design. They have blue here and the Club Tattoo logo. When you fan these cards, it makes a really awesome fan. How you have the black and then you have the lighter, it goes dark blue then to light blue. That's really cool. And this is what it looks like with a ribbon spread. This deck looks really awesome. That was a bad ribbon spread. You want to spread them kind of close. That way you don't get any of the Club Tattoo design. So it's just the light blue here. But that looks really good. So they all come with this nice Club Tattoo logo. And first the Jokers. So there's two Jokers, and all of the court cards and Jokers are actually tattoos. So that's what the one Joker looks like. It's the Club Tattoo logo. Now that one's not very special, but this is really cool. It's a clown, and it's a girl clown. That looks awesome. That's pretty cool. Black and white. I like that. And I like that tattoo font at the top that says Joker. So, I'll go through each card. You have the Ace of Spades, and the Ace of Spades is the skull. Looks really cool, and has the one spade in the forehead there. I love all the cards have that tattoo font. I call it GTA San Andreas font. If you've ever played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the word San Andreas was spelled with that same kind of font. So all of the spades are a skull with little spades. So they all have little spades like that. And if you go, whoops, I want to go that way. And then if you go a little further, like the 9 looks like that, and 10 looks like that. So again, now all of your court cards, like I said, are tattoos. So you have Death Guy. I love that, with a little sickle. That's really cool. You have Death Guy. You have Death Skull. I call it like... this is sort of like Dios de los Muertos, Day of the Dead in Spanish. So that's what that looks like. And then you have the King. The King is awesome. He is so cool. I love that little skeleton king. That's awesome. So now you have sort of more of the, you have like Japanese style tattoos here for the next one. That's the Ace of Diamonds. That's really cool with the koi fish. And then you have the lion, the Chinese lion with the diamonds there. That looks awesome. And I'll go a little farther down for like the 10 of diamonds. So, all the tattoos here are kind of Japanese-inspired tattoos. So you have this really cool Jack. Now, this is kind of a little creepy deck for some of these. Then you have the Geisha. I think that's what that's called, the Geisha. And then you have a Samurai Warrior, which looks pretty cool. And the next one is, this one's the Dios de los Muertos, Day of the Dead. You have the King. You've got the Queen. The Queen is awesome looking. And then you have the Jack of Clubs. And then you have the kind of the same skull, but it's more of a Mexican-style skull with the rose on the side there. Go a little farther down. And the Ace of Clubs, I like that one. That's really cool looking. And this one is sort of more, I guess, English style, you would call it, kind of Christopher Columbus. That's the King of Hearts. That's really cool with the red in the back. I like that. You got the Queen of Hearts. And then you've got the Jack of Hearts with a little, like, anchor and stuff. And then you have, like, the Christopher Columbus Mayflower style ship there. And then the Ace of Hearts is the traditional mom-style tattoo, which looks really cool. So, overall, I can't really say too much about this deck because it's not like it's a bicycle deck. So you're going to get the bicycle quality that everyone's come to know and love. You know, you do the fans and the ribbon spreads and the, traditional cardistry moves will work with this deck. As I've said before, I'm not really a big fan of using specialty decks. I have a bunch you can probably see in my case down here, like the zombie deck. I don't use specialty decks, though, just because they're foreign to people. I like using traditional red and blue bicycle rider-backed cards. But other than that, this is still really a neat deck of cards, just to have if you're a card collector. Even if you don't use specialty decks in your show, it's still a fun little card collection thing to have, especially this deck. And they're available at Walmart. I've seen them at Walmart. I also saw them at Target when I was there the other day. So you can get them at major retail stores, and it's really fun to have. You can find these, you can find the zombie deck I have down here, I don't know if you can see that on camera, and you can also find the Pluma decks at any Walmart, and I've also seen them at Target. Alright, that's going to go for this week's deck review. So the deck review, I gotta give it a rating out of 10. I gotta give this, it's hard to rate a deck of cards since it's not a magic trick, but I gotta give it probably an 8 out of 10. The reason being is because, the images are a little scary. If you are gonna use this for a magic trick to actually do a card trick with, some of the images might be a little scary for if you do card tricks for younger kids, but it's still a cool deck to have. And this could possibly work if your character might be like a rough and tough kind of tattoo guy. Maybe you're a magician with a bunch of tattoos. This would be a perfect deck for you because it's a tattoo deck. But for the normal everyday magician who doesn't have any tattoos or anything, it's just a neat deck to keep in if you do a deck collection. Alright, that's going to do it for this week's Magical Mondays. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to join me right here next Monday when I do another Magic video, and I will see you next time for another all-new Magic Mondays. If you'd like to see more awesome content, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. New videos are posted every day of the week. Also, check out my website and register so you can post in the forums. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, like me on Facebook, add me to your Google Plus circles, and check out my merchandise store to pick up some awesome swag. 444RR, game shows, magic, and more.